talk to us a little bit about the win against UD.
I felt good to beat them. Obviously, they got the better of us last year, and to be able to bounce back, I think it speaks to our program's growth, and the way that we did it too. It was comforting. It felt good, and when I look at our team, I think the thing that definitely I picked up from that game was our level of maturity. The way we approached the game, the way we went through the game, the way we handled it ourselves. I thought we were better than we've been in the past. So hopefully we can use this to springboard us into something new.
We were talking last week about Western Kentucky and how disappointed you were with the start, and then to come against UD and have basically flipped the script completely. Just how rewarding is that as a coach?
It feels good. Obviously, you can't do it every game. Inge was a big part of what happened, in that game. She spearheaded us as far as just getting off to a good start, getting some easy buckets, manufacturing some buckets for herself. When you're on the road, you're just trying to get some comforting ground, and I felt like, the good start certainly helped us settle in. I thought that defensively, for the most part, we were solid. We showed some better things, and we certainly played personnel well. We followed our scout well. We executed well throughout, but the start was definitely it was good to see.
You talked a lot about Inge just kind of putting it all together. I think she got 49 points in her last two games. Where would you say she's at right now?
About a 3. I think there's so much more ahead of her, if she chooses to go for it. She's just scratching the surface, if she can just continue to take the right steps and be where and do the things that she's doing. I think that she's going to see some good things at the end of the road for herself and as for us, and so I think that speaks to her ceiling, and the thing that we always talk about that here is we always talk about never satisfied, and so like we're hungry for more for her, and so we expect her to continue to walk that path to be elite. So that's what we're looking forward to from her.
Talk a little bit about Katie. Different role on this team compared to last year, but with Amber's foul trouble, Katie stepped in and was vital minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same role, actually. It was our first probably really good Katie game. The last game I probably pulled the plug a little bit too early on her, but she's more than capable of being a really good player for us. We need her. She brings leadership. She brings a comfortable feeling when she's on the court to me, and I think to the rest of the staff, and the only real stretch is that she's more of a mentor to like Ilsa, like she's trying to help bring her along. I feel her and Amber, and so that's a little extra on her plate, but that speaks to the type of leader and the type of team player she is. I think that she's capable. Honestly, I think she's capable of doing that every night. And so that's our expectation to try to make that happen.
From the day we announced the schedule, I get text about how did you get Purdue to come to Millette. I guess, can you just kind of clue us in a little bit how this all worked out?
Yeah, I've been in their shoes. They're sitting around searching for people they feel like they can beat. We're big game hunting ourselves. So, that's how it happened, like that.
And then, obviously, finals week this week.
Mm-hmm.
What's the schedule like? With just juggling with practice and everything? Yeah.
Sporadically practicing, at the same time trying not to lose our cardio. And that's how, we're trying to really continue to work on ourselves. Here's the thing, when you're a finished product, you want to play all the time. And we got a big win, and we want to keep, you want to keep that momentum, but at the same time, it's a great opportunity to just continue to work on ourselves. And, we're still a new team, and there's so much stuff that we don't know, and we're still trying to work through and get. And I think that this is valuable time for us, So we try to really hone in on specific things and really, really try to work on being better on both sides of the ball during this time. I love the extra practice time because we're not a finished product, so we need it. If we were schools like Ball State or schools like that, that are old and have been together for a while, and it's probably a little different for them. But for us, we need that practice.